For everybody that wants to start their food business, it is really important to have a support system in place. Well, it is the support that you need when times get rough and you want to give up to help you get going. Because as my business mentor says, the only people that do not succeed are the ones that give up along the way. Today, I want to share with you the 3 pillars, the 3 elements that help me and that are my support system and that are extremely valuable if you want to start your food business. Hey you, my name is Dana. I'm an online graphic designer and also a professional chef. And I'm here to help you develop your food idea and start your successful food business. So, if you're ready, hit that subscribe button and let's get cooking. When starting your food business, well, it is really daunting. And I don't mean to scare you, but there are a lot of things that come to mind and that you really need to be prepared for it and organize. Just to name a few: testing recipes, branding and marketing strategy, business plan, financials, venues, getting your deliveries. Everything needs to be in place if you want to be successful. So it's a whole lot of things to do, but I don't want to scare you. Of course it is daunting, but aren't you chasing the same amazing feeling that all foodies are? That amazing feeling when somebody is eating your food and they're enjoying it and you see it on their faces. Because if you're like me, and if you're here, I guess that you're kind of like me, the best way to show your love, the best way to show people is to bring them and serve them delicious food and see them enjoying it, right? Well, to help you with that, let me share my support system and the 3 pillars or 3 elements that can really help you and you should really set up before starting your food business. The first pillar, the first element is of course your family. And it doesn't have to be your partner or your family, but a friend, someone who's close to you and to whom you can turn to, whether it's to cry, to shout, or to be happy with. For me, those are my business friends and of course my family that supports me. But I know that that is not the case with everybody. So if you don't get understanding, if you don't get support from your immediate family, find that friend, find that someone who is going to be in your corner, who's going to get your back. And of course, out there today, there are many Facebook groups filled with people who are going through exactly what you're going through with now. So I know it is easier, of course, if you have your family support, but it's not crucial. And many of us who grew up in small communities don't really get understanding for people who have not done it or have not been through it. I've been changing my life a couple of times already and I still do get questions like, why are you doing this, or are you insane? But finding that friend, finding that business buddy, it is really important and it will help you stay on the course and of course to have someone you can turn to whenever you feel like it. The second pillar, the second element is your business mentor. Wink, wink. I know. But it is really important because the business mentor is someone that will not cuddle you, someone that will push you to go harder, to work harder, to plan, to organize, to go over every detail of your business plan, of your business or food idea. It is someone that is here in your corner, but also here to push you when necessary and to really get you going and get your motivation higher, and so that you can develop your food idea or your foodness of your food business to the best that it can be. And of course, trust me, as a food business consultant, as a food business coach, it is as important for me for your idea to succeed as it is for yourself. Why? Because a happy client and an amazing testimonial, well, isn't that the best selling point ever? Of course it is. So don't be afraid that your business mentor is here only for themselves, because we are really here for you as well. For me, there is no bigger thing than being involved in your food business, in your food dream, and finally seeing it happen and seeing the light of day is the most amazing. It's just as it happens to me. And also, please remember that every investment you make into your knowledge, your expertise, your mentoring is something that will return to you tenfold. And I don't know where I would be without my business mentor. I have a business mentor and a life coach, and they really help me with the business part and my emotional or everyday part. And I think it is definitely a very big deal in the support system to have that kind of support in your corner. And the third element, the third pillar is your coworkers. I know if you're starting, it's a bit hard, it's a bit daunting to think about having a team, about delegating yourself to someone else, but trust me, when you're starting, you're going to have a lot on your plate, and it's really time to start thinking about delegating at least a couple of things. Well, for me, that is my accountant, because, well, I'm definitely lousy with numbers, so that would be a chaos. And also I have a per project VA that helps me with my monthly when I have some crazy project on my hands. But what I wanted to say, I could learn how to do invoices. I could learn to do the program that my accountant works in it. But all that time that I would have to invest in learning that is the time taken from my design, taken from working with my clients, taken from working with my community of foodies. And that time, I think it's better served with the things that I love than to spend it on things that as first I don't love and that I'm never going to be as good at as someone who is professional in that. And also, when you're thinking about it, it doesn't have to cost that much money. You can find creative ways like offer collaborations, offer switch of services. Then you can hire or offer apprenticeships, or maybe even, well, hire some assistant that maybe you can pay less than a high-end professional. And also in Facebook groups nowadays are a lot of professionals, especially in marketing and social media, that are offering their services for free in exchange for great testimonials. So that is also something you can explore. Having someone in your corner is the most amazing thing ever. I had it when I was starting my food business. I have it now, and that is why I want to be there for you as well. So click on the link in the comments and join my Facebook community, Foodie Business Corner, where all the foodies gather and we share our challenges, advices, tips and tricks. And of course, hit that subscribe button and see you next week. Bye bye.